And honestly, that's a few of my clients. I've told them, okay, we're going to just focus on one day of the week. What day of the week do you want that to be? A lot of people pick Sunday because Sunday is the day that we kind of dress up. And so we have clothes for that usually, right? And so if that's where it's easy to start, then that's where we need to start, is where it's easy, right? We don't want to start where it's hard. If you
Or
have,
where it's rewarding.
yes,
I'd say you do church or work because it's more rewarding because there's such a big social feedback, and we love that. As social creatures, we love that social feedback. If we can get 5 people to be like, hey, she looks different, she looks good today, it's different than us all by ourselves in the house with
yeah,
the kids. It's
right.
just it's important to get to that place where just you all by yourself can just be like, yeah, I look good. But it's easier, it's more rewarding when you have
Yeah, and
feedback.
it's human nature to need validation.
Yeah.
Like it is actual human nature to need validation. And that's not something that's a bad thing. We were programmed and built that way. So it's not that it's a bad thing to dress for other people or dress because you know, want whatever feedback from other people. That's not necessarily bad. It's just, is that the only thing you're seeking? And you aren't giving yourself a say in what you're doing and saying and how you're showing up, because we're social creatures. Like you said, it is normal for us to want validation, and that's where we start. But once you start working with me as your style coach, and we start talking about what validation are you seeking and who are you seeking it from, what are the reasons, then we start to get clear on why we're doing the things we're doing. And sometimes we don't even like those people that we're seeking validation from. But yet we run around in circles trying to get validation from people we don't even like. And it's just interesting. It's just interesting for my clients when they see that. And when I ask them, who are the people? It's, you know, people from high school, or it's, you know, somebody that gave them criticism before, or somebody that they don't even like. I'm like, well, we could just not really care about what they think of us because you don't really like them anyway. My brother
Well,
says,
again, like last week when we asked the question of what did they do to merit a vote in your life?
yes, exactly. Right.
Why did they get real estate?
Right. My brother tells me if I wouldn't seek advice, then I'm not going to listen to criticism.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't seek advice from these people, then why would you accept criticism from them?